Please, neighbor, don't fucking start. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, for goodness sake. Anyway, hello, welcome. We're here with some more Genshin Impact of the Summertime Scales and Tales. We're here for page 2. So, okay, should be fine. So let's try part 2. Let's get into it. Wait till the next day, 8 to 12. Oh, if you saw at the start, is also Tartaglia's birthday, which is another character in the game. I'll just trim it. So if you know, who Tartaglia is, he's basically one of the harbingers within this game. He is probably one of the more chilled, but combative as well. He likes to fight, but he's also chill when he needs to be. But we are not here for him. Although, happy birthday for that character. We're here to speed up the time. If at any point in time, let's say in the future, listen to this and wonder why the fuck I'm making these random ers and ers, I don't always notice them. I hear them back when I watch the streams, because I watch them as I play. But I don't personally notice them as I speak normally. So for me, it's just all the same.
Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
So as you guys know, should be aware, 2 days ago, about 2 days ago, I streamed the area. I basically cleared it out. And, yeah, we're going to be carrying on with that. I did do a bit more, because there were a couple more quests here and there. So, I did do those, and I basically have just cleared everything.
Get up, said Jewel. Time to get to work, you lazy bones.
I can't remember how to call the train. Just let me sleep a little longer, then I'm sure I'll remember.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured. I saw you chugging cup after cup of magic tonic in the tavern last night.
Dude's drunk.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now, enough of your nonsense. Get up. The fairy and her friends are going to be here any second.
All right, I'm up. The Maritime Express should be here soon.
That's more like it. Lie there any longer and you'll start gathering dust.
Is everything okay?
The hero, his pixie companion, and the forest fairy. Oh, I didn't know you were already here. Merciful macadamias. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Oh, it's all right. Paimon knows the feeling. Who doesn't want to sleep in first thing in the morning?
Does the Maritime Express run out of Constellation Metropole?
Yes. Each train needs a conductor to operate, and the conductors are always from the capital. The more difficult maneuvers are a little too complicated when you're made of paper.
True.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run into some forest dwellers there. But yes, generally speaking, the residents of Constellation Metropole look quite different from us. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Teachers! The teachers!
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your journey today. I'm assuming you're the ones who called the train?
My name is Will.
Yes, we called the train. The hero and the forest fairy need a ride to Constellation Metropole.
The hero and the forest fairy. The ones from the prophecy. Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? We could have prepared a far more luxurious train. I'll just go back and get a better one.
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible. We just need you to get us across the sea. In your capable hands, I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard, sit anywhere you like. We'll get a stunning view of Simulanka no matter where you're seated.
Simulanka. Look at him go.
Breakfast.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me either. Breakfast. Oh, come back.
This sounds like something Paimon would say.
Sounds like the voice is coming from inside the train.
Oh.
Fish. Chicken drumsticks. Oh, gotcha. Oh.
Just bites her tail.
What's Kirara doing here?
How did I call it? How did I call it?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara. She's... Oh, wait. Actually, maybe we should wake her up first.
So noisy. Is it morning already?
Good meowing.
Morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all. Oh, gotta hand it to my imagination. It all felt super real. There were these toy people, but they were alive and they could talk.
You're still in this dream.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is prohibited.
It wasn't just a dream?
Nope.
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called Simulanka. We got here yesterday, too.
Simulanka? So, that's what it's called. I spent all day yesterday wandering around this one city. The toy people called it Constellation Metropole. I was trying to find a way to get back home. I was seriously starting to think I had gotten on the bad side of some great yokai and gotten swallowed whole. I take it you're Inazuman then, Miss Kirara?
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kind of special. Let Paimon introduce you for real this time. Kirara is a Nekomata from Inazuma. She works as a courier for Komanie Express.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though, I suppose I should introduce myself as the Fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about you from my deliveries in Sumeru. I even saw one of your performances back in the day. You're an amazing dancer. But, did you say you were a forest fairy?
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara!
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
I think it suits her.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
Still keeping the paw pads though, which is nice. A cat burglar, a Nekomata in boots. A Puss in Boots reference. I see.
Is that a thing? I guess I am wearing a pair of boots, but still.
A Puss in Boots
Did
reference.
you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara?
A voice. Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out, my tails got all tangled. So I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption, but this Nekomata friend of yours, she doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I've been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
That's not a way to scare him. Definitely not. No.
Where are your manners, everyone? This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Nekomata in boots here means us no harm.
Almond really just went with it. The Nekomata in...
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
Yeah, it's quite a distance, I'd say.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation Metropole yesterday, and I even made sure to retract my claws so I didn't hurt them by accident. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver. Not that I tried to eat you even if you did look tasty. Promise.
I kind of just want to say this more because I'm on my own right now, but I know it's going to be seen later. They kind of made Carrara stand out, if you know what I mean.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an unconscious reaction.
Dear passengers, it's almost time for us to depart.
If you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long conversation, didn't it? All right, let's get on the train. You coming with us, Kirara?
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the Metropole that caught my eye yesterday, so I want to go explore it today.
Then all that remains for me to say is, on behalf of the Forest of Blessings, thank you once again for all you've done for us. May the Goddess of Fate be with you and bless your journey, Madam Fairy, Miss Nekomata in boots, and our brave heroes. Please do visit us in the Forest of Blessings again, once peace has returned to this land.
We will. We'll definitely meet again.
Take care, Grandpa Almond.
Here we go, part 2. I gotta try and find a picture as I go. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Roll. Oh. No. There we go. I'm gonna come back often, have a safe trip. So wait, oh, okay. How's it here? Boom. You two are staring at me. Why are you staring at me? Okay, let's go.
Have a safe trip!
I'll definitely try.
Wow, a train ride over the sea? What an incredible view!
Please keep your head and arms inside the train at all times. We don't want anyone falling into the sea.
There's a train coming the other way too! Hey!
Ooh.
And now that the fading disorder
Hello.
is cured, I'm sure the forest will be a lively place again in no time.
Indeed.
I gotta go explore that forest at some point. It looked so pretty from the train. I just hope they, won't be too scared of me.
I guess I'll find out over
We'll
time.
be arriving at our destination shortly. Please prepare to disembark. Here we are. Constellation Metropole is right over there. It's a short walk from here to the Gear Sky Ladder, which will take you right to Metropole Square. And thank you again for choosing Maritime Express.
Great! And thanks to you for a smooth and pleasant journey, Mr. Wheel.
The train cars were comfortable and spacious, and I had a great night's sleep. I'll definitely be back.
As you wish, ma'am.
And just don't sleep on them.
Where should we go next? Is that place you wanted to check out nearby?
Mm-hmm. I took a walk around yesterday, and it felt like there was something weird about it. So, I think I'll indulge my curiosity and go investigate.
Want us to come with you?
It's okay. You guys go ahead and visit the Metropole for now. Hopefully, that's where you'll be able to find out some more about this world. I pretty much explored the whole place from the rooftops yesterday, but for some reason, this is the place that caught my attention. You know what I mean, right? Like, when you get a stone stuck in your claw or something, it keeps nagging at you to dig it out, but you can't focus on anything else until you do. Don't worry, if you run into any trouble, I'll be there faster than you can say gold-level courier of the Comania Express.
Okay, fair enough. We'll head to the Metropole then. Guess this is where we say bye for now.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about me. Let's not forget, I'm a yokai.
Oh, so she's just here? Cool. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. I don't think I'll go out my way to get them. I want to, but I don't want to break the story too much. So if I come across them, I'll come across them. Where was that one? Up there? I don't want to break the story too much. Because, like, if I've got to go off, like, way off, then I won't bother. So I could always do, because I could always get more of them, like, off the story.
Help me! Somebody, please!
Hi?
Over here! Somebody needs...
Shit. Should have stopped walking.
Help me! Help! Oh, goddess of prophecy above, would you kind souls please help us?
What happened here? Why are you all suspended in midair?
I mean, being stuck in midair still beats falling to the ground and being smashed into a pile of blocks, but... I told him to be careful, but... No. Never mind. Now's not the time for that. My good friends, could I trouble you to turn the clockwork key over there? I'll explain everything in a bit.
How do I turn it? Spin it? Oh. In the vicinity of Constellation Metropole, you can sometimes see small toy figures fixed around a constellation clockwork device. This is a gift from the goddess of prophecy to the Metropole. It can help toy figures who can encounter danger return to the right track. After the clockwork device is gradually rewind. Okay. After rewinding, keep everything still for 2 seconds. The toy figure's fated tracks will begin to move once more. You will find clues, get into with movements. Okay. So, do I just... So I've got to pull that across. This was originally a pillar. You can view the ringed oracle pillar. The interact button will emerge. Press it, and the magic thread will fly towards. Okay. When unable to connect, you can attack. The connected Oracle pillar to reset all connection states. As I said, I can't read. I have a hard time reading sometimes. Either that, or I'm trying to just read more than what I should. Okay. Yes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What happened there? It almost seemed like we turned back time.
I take it this is your first time witnessing the power of the Goddess of Prophecy, then? If so, I can see why you might think that. Basically, this is a gift bestowed upon Constellation Metropole by the Goddess of Prophecy, who rules over the natural course of all things. It helps those who have deviated from their proper path to get back on track.
Proper path? Do you mean everything that happens in the Metropole has been planned out since the very beginning?
Why are you saying that as if it's a bad thing?
You're not explaining it clearly. Here, allow me. Of course, all the residents of the Metropole have the freedom to live their own lives. For instance, whether I use olive oil or sesame oil in my morning skincare routine is entirely my choice.
Okay.
But whenever something disastrous is about to happen, like when I almost got turned into a pile of rubble just now, the goddess's magic will activate in the world around us.
So, in other words, it's kind of protection magic? To keep people alive?
You could say that. There are other situations in which it activates too, but that's basically correct.
Well, in any case, we're glad no one's hurt.
Are you heading to the Constellation Metropole?
Yep. Do you know where we can find the Gear Sky ladder?
Oh, it's just that platform up ahead. The one with the key sticking out.
That thing? Are you sure?
Yep, that's the one. Pretty much everything in the Metropole runs on tracks and gears. The Goddess of Prophecy watches over it all.
Oh god. That's not going to be annoying to traverse and stuff, right?
Which is to say, all the tracks are fixed. If a machine is set up to move forwards, it'll never move in reverse.
This reminds Paimon a lot of Fontaine's clockwork toys.
Yeah.
You mean, like those music boxes with dancing figures? I think I've seen one or two from the merchants in Sumeru.
Yeah, exactly like that. Anyway, sounds like it's not gonna suddenly fall out of the sky, so Paimon's okay now. Should we get going?
Paimon, you fly. What are you getting worried about? You fly. Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
Stop telling me to other shit. Just thank you. The Gear Sky ladder. Yeesh. Gear Sky ladder is an important means of transportation in Constellation Metropole. Add clockwork damage. Okay. When the gear is fully charged, it will stop moving. I've got coke on me, sorry. If the gear is not attached on time, the lid will return the way it came. Can I come off now? Welcome to Constellation Metropole.
Whoa, what a bustling city! This place is fit for a king!
Our next step is to get to the top of the Metropole and ask the Goddess of Prophecy for guidance. If there is a king in that castle, I sure hope he won't get mad at us for trespassing.
Make way for the king!
Oh, darn, we jinxed it. Oh no. Did he overhear us talking about us sneaking into his castle? Paimon hopes he's not mad.
Silence!
Okay.
The one who shall soon stand before you is the ruler of Constellation Metropole. The one who descended after a meteor shower, and the protector of order, and all the stars in the sky.
That's a lot for a king.
That's a long list of titles.
True.
I bid ye welcome, guests from afar.
Hi?
Long have I heard of your grand deeds. O fairy, who restored the lifeblood of the forest. O hero, who... huh?
I did, well, I didn't... I did not expect this. Please tell me that's fake.
Yeah?
Please tell me that mustache is
Hold
fake.
your foul tongue! How dare you utter Her Majesty's name?
Nice one, partner.
Oh, thank God.
Spectacular improvisation skills. I'd expect no less from you.
Oh God, thank you. That was fake. That was gonna be funny as fuck.
All right. You can relax now. Allow me to make some introductions. This is a traveler, and his trusty companion, Paimon.
You are personal friends with Her Majesty the King? Please, forgive our grievous mistake. We had no idea.
You know what?
All right. The welcome ceremony is over. Everyone back to your stations. I will personally treat our guests to some royal hospitality.
You know what? I wish I hid it there. I should have. It's fine. I can work with it.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I just have to screenshot on my phone.
Oh, come on. I've already sent them off. So, anyway, how did you guys get here?
I'm gonna screenshot that now. Hold on.
The same thing! Also, how are you already king of this nation? And where did you get a crown? Oh, wait, don't say it. You just woke up like this, right?
Sounds like you've answered your own question. But before I woke up, I heard a voice say to me, "You are the king of Constellation Metropole. Now go forth and save your city."
A similar thing happened to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You must be the fairy of the Forest of Blessings, right?
This is Nilu, a friend that we made during our time in Sumeru.
Nice to meet you, Miss Nilu. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. If you ever get the chance to go to Fontaine, make sure you come and visit me. I'm based in Poisson.
Seems like you're taking this all in stride. Aren't you nervous about getting stuck here and never being
Alright,
able
I
to
got
get
it.
back home?
Why would I be worried about that? We've faced much bigger problems than this before, and we always pull through. This should be a piece of cake.
I don't know.
Besides, life's always full of surprises. You gotta learn to just enjoy it.
That sounds like a great outlook on life. You have a very optimistic spirit.
Thanks, I'll take that. Honestly, though, it also puts me at ease to find out that you guys are the fairy and heroes that I've been hearing about in this prophecy. We're kind of veterans at dealing with prophecies by now, aren't we?
About that, has anything bad happened in the Metropole? We heard about an evil dragon. Did it make a mess here too?
It sure did. Apparently, for whatever reason, he went for the stars above the city recently. Literally just flew up and started snatching them out of the sky. Luckily, the guards responded quickly and stopped the dragon from taking them back to his lair. Unfortunately, though, he dropped them before he flew off. Now they're scattered all around the Metropole. I've been out trying to retrieve them, but I only managed to get one of them before you showed up. Oh, I didn't ask yet. What brings you to the Metropole anyway?
Oh, Paimon can explain.
I see. So, you want to consult the Oracle of the Goddess of Prophecy?
Do you know how we can do that, Miss Navia?
Well, the goddess's statue is indeed at the top of the castle. I can take you up there. However, I've heard from the citizens here that the goddess hasn't given out any new revelations in a very long time.
Really? But Grandpa Almond told us that he received his prophecy from the goddess.
Oh, that's probably because the prophecy about the hero of Simulanka has been around for a very long time. But recently, people realized that the goddess didn't reveal anything about what's supposed to happen after peace has been restored.
Huh. Okay.
Still, can't hurt to try your luck. And maybe you can help me get rid of the invaders while we're at it.
Invaders? So the dragon's not your only problem?
Right. The forest isn't the only place where strange things have been happening to the
Sorry, I haven't been
residents.
looking at my
Have you come across the gift
TV
from the
screen. I'm
Goddess of
kind of
Prophecy yet?
focused on making the
The protection
thumbnail, I'm
magic
sorry.
that stops them from coming to harm? We saw it in action.
Yep, that's the one. Over the past little while, this magic has been triggering far more frequently. We don't know if it's simply because the Metropole has grown a lot more dangerous, or if there's a deeper reason behind it. Some residents find themselves getting stuck in a place and unable to move. Others start repeating the same thing over and over again, like they're trapped in some kind of loop.
If we were to use clockwork toys as an analogy, could it be that the tracks have eroded, or the gears have slid out of place?
That's exactly right, Nilu. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, some of the monsters outside the city saw this as an opportunity to launch an invasion.
But we didn't see a single monster on our way here.
That's because I already took care of most of them over the past couple of days. Of the remaining few, we trapped some of them inside the castle and chased the rest back out of the city.
Okay, so to summarize, not only has the magic here gotten all messed up, but the dragons also knocked some of the stars out of the sky, plus there's a bunch of monsters in the city. Sounds like there's a lot more to fix here than in the Forest of Blessings.
Well, defeating the dragon and the monsters should be straightforward enough. But how do we fix the magic?
Supposedly, the goddess has had it all planned out for ages. One of her oldest prophecies says this: "Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky."
Huh? But weren't the tracks the gift that she gave to her people in the first place? Does that mean she plans to take the gift back?
That's what the prophecy seems to be saying, yes. So, as a result, some people are against turning the gear, despite what the prophecy says, since they fear a future where they no longer enjoy the goddess's protection.
But letting this drag on isn't the answer either, is it?
No, and I think they know that. But they're just too afraid to take that final, terrifying step. They're still hoping there might be an alternative solution. Now, we could ignore their objections and go turn the gear ourselves. But... Exactly. You know me well. And that's why you're my partner. I want to get as many people on my side as possible. At the end of the day, this is their city, and they should have the right to decide its future.
Ooh, spoken like a true wise king, Navia.
I am the boss of Spina di Rosula, after all. This may be my first time as a king, but there are a few similarities between the two roles. Traveler, Paimon, Miss Nilu, would you be willing to lend me your support? With your help, I'm confident we'll be able to find the most frictionless way to resolve the problems plaguing this city. Not gonna lie, Your Majesty is definitely growing on me.
Seriously, like we'd ever say no. We're your friends. No need to ask us so formally
Alright,
in the
thumbnail done.
future.
I'm happy to help too. This is a beautiful city, and just like the Forest of Blessings, I would love to see it return to normal as soon as possible.
Ah, great. As the king of Constellation Metropole, I extend to you my gratitude. All right, everyone, follow me. I'll show you the way to the goddess statue at the top of the Metropole. And stay close. You don't want to get lost in my castle. It's huge.
Alright, this one's not too far. Oh. Where's this one? It's not gonna cause trouble for me, is it? Oh, it's at the top of the build. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I said a lot of the stuff, a lot of the things that are around, but I'll just simply get it after the story. It's fine. Seems there's an underground here?
Huh? What's this?
Wait. This looks like the star I found earlier. I told the guards to place it near the goddess statue. Maybe they ran into some trouble up there. Guess we'd better hurry.
So in terms of Navia's case, I don't know if they just didn't want to give her a new outfit, or if they thought her current outfit is fine, just stick a crown on it. Which don't get me wrong. Oh. Which don't get me wrong. Navia's beautiful the way Navia's beautiful as it. Oh.
Cover fire.
Animal test 6308.
It's a trap.
Incinerate.
Fine, I can fight.
Remarkable.
Monsters are inside. So good. I cannot let them out. But so are my companions. Can you help me? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Oh. Alright.
You had your chance.
Oh.
Boom boom.
You tried, you wanted, and I do it.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment.
Oh, I can pick these up.
Whoa! Why is the star on top of a mechanism? Uh-oh! More monsters incoming! Animal test 6308. Animal hypostick.
Oh no.
Absorption test.
Final warning.
This sounds cocky for no fucking reason. Then I know it's like something I can just fight anytime I want.
Remarkable condition. Yeah! Motion to compel.
Neutralizing through.
Animal test 6308. Wow, so many raw materials.
He's good stopped.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Providing cover. Enhanced animal module 70. Boom boom. Chia. Ha ha. Chia.
Might as well make a move. Alley oop.
Huh.
Mine.
Let's appraise the value on this. Feels like they really didn't want to give that to us.
I'll let them be for now.
Motion to compare. You had your chance. Excellent, boom boom. Final one. Absorption test. Coming through.
There we go. Got you now. There we go. We could not protect the star.
Another one in the bag. That sure was rough.
Write this off as incidental gains.
I want to get this. There we go. Why don't you pull that chest up there?
Drat! I can't move!
What happened?
Your Majesty! This conservative radical, he attacked us! He threw the star from the Astral Garden and even stole the magic thread linking the Oracle Pillars! But just as we were about to arrest him, the goddess's magic activated, and now we can't move!
No! Nobody touched the celestial gear!
What's an oracle pillar?
You need to use it to pray to the goddess. I'll explain later. First, let's help these guys.
Turn the gear and capture the suspicious person. Toy figures can open the glue cap. Attack to spray for super glue. Each super glue can produce up to 3 effective drops of glue.
Okay, let him go.
But, Your Majesty!
Even if we catch up to him now, we won't be able to change his mind, much less quell the fear that many others like him are feeling. All it would do is turn him further against us.
Understood, Your Majesty. Also, this is the magic thread he was holding from the Oracle Pillars. Your Majesty, what should we...
Ah, please give that to the Traveler over there. I believe they have some questions for the goddess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
So, what do we do with this exactly?
See those Oracle Pillars over there? Just use the magic thread to connect them together in a specific pattern, and the Goddess of Prophecy will answer your prayers.
Oh! Sounds easy enough. Let's give it a try.
The shape of stars. You can hit the Oracle Pillar. Okay. So it was there. There. This is a different type of star than what I'm used to. Wait. Something. Oh, there we go. There. And here.
It worked!
Usually they're a bit more pointy.
To which course of fate do you seek answers, my child of Simulanka?
I'm not your child, but I'll take it. Do I ask all of them? I guess the Metropole's crisis was
Go and push the gear that connects up to the starry sky. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky.
Okay, so how would I leave this world? Oh. I get no reply? Okay. How do I defeat the dragon?
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
That doesn't really answer the question of how to defeat the dragon, mind you. That's just saying what's meant to happen. So, leaving the world has no explanation. Defeating a dragon is... well, yeah, just go with your friends. You'll figure it out. Metropole's crisis basically do a bunch of shit, wait for me. What about the future? Nothing about the future either. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to throw guesses. So ask how to leave this world. So, leaving the world... Alright, so leaving this world. I'm guessing that it's either a possibility that's not meant to happen. Like, that's something that's not really destined. Or... it's a case of where we've got to finish the prophecy for us to have a chance for it to happen. That would be my guess on leaving this world. Defeating the dragon is basically just a case of take your friends and deal with it. You'll figure it out. Simulanka's future is triple dots. That would give an indication of where it'll just vanish. Like even after the whole crisis, like even after dealing with the whole crisis, it might just vanish. Like the world may not even fucking exist. So I don't know. It doesn't really answer the questions. It really doesn't answer the questions.
So, Miss Navia was right. The Goddess of Prophecy didn't tell us anything about the future.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just have to play it by ear.
Then first, we have to restore the sky back to its original state by putting the stars back in their positions. Let me do a quick count. All right. Adding in the ones we picked up on the way here, I think that's all of them. Let's go hang these stars back up in the sky.
In the sky? How do we get up there?
Oh, I got us covered. We will, of course, be taking the Aerial Express.
The Aerial Express. Are you sure you're not talking about the Astral Express? You know, the train. You know, the train from Star Rail. You're not talking about that one? No. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Is that a flying train?
Hey, you already took a train that runs on water. Is a flying train really that much weirder?
Well, at least the Maritime Express still runs on a track.
True.
Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. This train has been blessed by the goddess of prophecy. Its whole purpose is to protect the Metropole skies.
Yeah, the very goddess that can't even speak a word. Has a difficult time talking, apparently.
It took me a lot of effort to find it, you know. I don't think anyone's used it in, like, 100 years?
Who gave you that estimate?
100 years? Are you sure it's safe? Let's not forget that the goddess of prophecy's magic has been going haywire recently.
Fair point.
Well, it's not like we have any other options. Unless you want to do the honors, Paimon. Fancy flying up there on your own?
No, thank you. It's way too high up. Oh, wait, Nilu. You've got a feel for how magic works here. Can you do your thing and sense if this train is the real deal?
I can try. Yes, I can sense traces of magic, but it's different from the kind I felt in the forest, so I don't know.
I feel like they should have had that held longer. Like, you know when you're trying to be sure, like, you know when you're trying to be sure of, like, a type of aura? I feel like it should have been held a bit longer.
Okay, fine. Guess there's only one way to find out.
That's right, Paimon, you ain't falling.
That's the spirit. I'll come with you. Miss Nilu, will you be joining us?
I think I'll stay behind. That way, if something does go wrong, you'll have someone on the ground to get you some help.
That makes sense. If the train does break down, you can make us a giant origami crane to come bail us out. Or if a crane's too difficult, a finch could work.
I don't think a finch will do anything. A finch, from what I understand, is about the size of a robin.
Best of luck! A finch, huh? I think I know how to fold one of those.
Just make sure it's a bigger one. Yeesh. I mean, at least that one's level. Boom. How many do I have? 105. I've still got 20 to go. I should easily be able to reach 20 or 20 more. Easily. It's a nice area though. Why does this lady not give any clear answers though? You is a meanie. You is negative. But fine, if I have to make it work. She is negative. Oof. That one triggered me for some reason. Made my head shake.
Choo-choo! Aerial Express moving out!
Whoa, it really is flying!
What an amazing feeling! I've never been on a flying train before.
Neither have we!
No shit.
That should do it. On to the next location.
They're saying we only need to put 5. Wait. Place. Novia, please help me. Thank you.
We are so high up. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Oh.
Hang in there, Paimon. The hard part's nearly over. After that, it's downhill all the way.
Don't say downhill all the way! That is the last thing Paimon wants to hear!
I would say it's a little bit strange for Paimon to have a fear of heights.
We're finally done! Okay, let's get back down while this train is still working!
But then it kind of makes sense as to why she just floats low.
Great job! It looked like it all went smoothly.
Oh, sorry, auto.
Yeah, and it was an absolute blast, too. You gotta ride with us next time, Miss Nilu.
Huh? I'm okay. Thanks for...
Oh no.
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my way!
What's going on?
Your Majesty, there!
Let us through!
Stay back!
It's okay. Let them through.
What's his problem? How will it not?
Your Majesty, could we please ask you not to turn the gear that connects up to the sky?
And why is that?
As you have seen, the goddess's gift is very important to us. It keeps us from harm and protects our very lives.
Some of us, we just aren't ready to lose that protection.
I see. I understand.
Huh? Your Majesty, do you mean...
I won't turn that gear. Not until you're ready.
What?
I've said before that the Metropole belongs to the people, and they should have the right to decide its future. But let me ask you this. How do you plan to solve the issues we are currently facing?
Well, we'll start by rescuing the people that have gotten stuck. And then we'll find a way to figure out the true cause of this crisis.
And have you made any headway on that? The true cause, I mean.
Unfortunately not.
Hey, you little...
I'm sorry, my friend, but it's the truth.
You have friends and family that have been affected, don't you? That have gotten stuck?
Duh.
I understand your concerns. But if we let this drag on for much longer, the situation may well get worse. More and more people will be frozen by the goddess's magic.
Yes, but if we turn that gear now, all the tracks in this city will disappear.
I know this is a hard decision to make. But have you ever thought about why the goddess might have made things this way in the first place?
Huh?
Why do you think she might decide to take back her gift and stop revealing further prophecies about the future?
Are you saying she has abandoned us?
No. Quite the opposite, in fact.
What do you mean?
The goddess dearly loves this world and all the people of Simulanka. And because she loves you so much, she wants you to be able to choose your own path. Every parent hopes their child will have a happy and carefree life. But if they're overprotective, then all they'll manage to do is keep their child trapped. If a mother bird lets her baby ride on her wings for too long, her child will never learn how to fly. Perhaps the goddess of prophecy has always known that one day she'll have to let go. Children can only become independent if they're allowed to form their own opinions, make their own decisions, and deal with the consequences on their own. Only then will they be able to continue their journey alone, even after their parents are gone.
But we've relied on the goddess's protection for so long. We don't know what it's like to go it alone. We don't know if we have what it takes.
Are you kidding me? I think you've proven yourselves more than capable of that.
What do you mean?
You made a call in a time of crisis, and you've come all this way to talk to me. Even the guards couldn't stop you. That must have taken a lot of courage.
But we only did it because we were scared.
Why you set out on the journey doesn't matter. What matters is that you've proven you can choose your own path.
Fear is a
My
big
friend,
factor.
I fear our king is right. It is time for us to face our fears.
What? But we...
We can't go on living like this. Living in fear. Look at what it's driven you to do. You threw away a star personally created by the goddess of prophecy herself. You once revered her more than any of us. And I think the king is right. She hasn't abandoned us. So, why don't we put our trust in her one more time?
I don't care anymore. Do what you want.
Aw, he laughed.
I'm sorry about my friend. That's just how he is. Always had a terrible temper. Please accept my apology for his impudent behavior.
Is it just me, or has he accepted the goddess's prophecy?
I think so. Not that you'll ever hear him admit it out loud. Your Majesty, please turn the gear that connects up to the sky.
So, you've made up your mind? About giving up the goddess's gift?
Yes, I've made up my mind. But maybe losing the gift isn't what this is about anymore. Because we've gained something too. You have given us courage.
Without fear, you can't make courage. Right? That's how I think the world works. You can't have courage without fear first. And the reason for it is because that will probably generally be like a big portion of why we learn, right? If you don't know something, you want to learn it. And even if you don't realize it, there will be a small portion of fear of not understanding it, say if it was to come up at some other point. Or it could be a case of where maybe you're learning to get a very specific job. Say, if you were to have a family, you need to put enough fear in yourself for you to keep going and for you to keep pushing. You need a reason, but fear makes courage. Not knowing something can bring a bit of fear, and understanding something eventually will bring you that courage that fear once had. So fear brings courage. Keep that in mind. Plus, fear is what keeps you moving. You don't know what's going to happen. It could be your final day. It could be a wondrous day, but you don't know that. It's hidden fear that we don't know until it creeps up. At least that's my opinion of it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Feel free to tell me. But I just see it as a case of where we always have a sense of fear. We don't always know it until it hits us. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. People do run differently, but I'd rather live a life full of fear than just have too much courage and everything.
Well said. I am proud of your decision. Now, gather around, everyone, and join me as we make the night sky of this wonderful city turn once more.
That is a massive gear. Disney copyright.
So the stars hanging in the sky, they're music notes.
This entire metropole is a huge music box! That's incredible!
How do you feel?
A little scared and uncertain. But for some reason, I feel a lot more at ease. It's as if some kind of huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Figured out any next steps?
To be honest, not really. But maybe I can start by having a heart-to-heart with that stubborn friend of mine.
I have an idea. If you don't know what to do, why don't you start by helping the people around you?
You mean the people who got stuck because of the goddess's magic?
I mean anyone and everyone who needs your help. By helping others, you'll eventually find your own path. Trust me, I have experience in this.
What kind of experience, Your Majesty?
Yes. We'll need a formal organization with a catchy name before we go out and start helping people. Why don't we call it the Spina di Rosula?
Oh, please.
Spina di Rosula?
Ooh, or even the Spina di Rosula di Simulanka. Yeah, that's catchy.
Wow, big expansion for the Spina. Moving into other worlds now.
Spina di Rosula. I like it. It's a great name. Let's do as Your Majesty suggests.
Well then, how about I appoint you as the head of the Spina in Simulanka? While I'm off fighting the dragon with the other heroes, it'll be your responsibility to work with the guards and take good care of the people in the metropole.
What? You're planning on fighting the dragon? But no, Your Majesty, you must reconsider.
He's right. Your Majesty, you can't.
How are you two on the same side all of a sudden?
Perhaps Your Majesty is unaware of this. The great dragon suddenly broke out from the Titanium mines one day and tore the end of the world to pieces. After that, it spat out a strange fog that surrounded a whole island. No one knows what lies beyond the fog, and no one knows what has become of that poor island.
Before Your Majesty arrived, we dispatched many soldiers to fight the dragon, but none came back alive.
Yikes. Sounds worse than we thought.
Isn't that all the more reason for us to go? There could still be guards trapped there, waiting for someone to rescue them.
King Navia is right. We cannot simply stand by and watch as the people of this world suffer.
Very well. Though I have not served by your side for very long, Your Majesty. 2 days is enough for me to have learned that once your mind is set, any attempts to change it are futile.
You're a pretty good judge of character.
He probably didn't mean that as a compliment.
Since you're serious about this, I won't try and stop you. There's only one way to reach the end of the world, and that's by taking the Maritime Express.
Oh, right. So there's a line going there too?
Yes. It was originally built to serve the workers commuting to the Titanium mines, but it has been abandoned since the dragon attack. I'll tell the conductor to wait for you at the platform by the side gate to the Metropole first thing tomorrow morning. You're embarking on an extremely dangerous adventure. Please be careful, Your Majesty and friends.
Oh, thank you for your concern. While I'm gone, I leave the Metropole in your capable hands.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Just call me boss from now on. That's what everyone in the Spina calls me, and it's what I'm used to.
So, the plan for tomorrow is journey across the ocean, make it to the end of the world, and defeat a dragon. Whew, that's an adventure and a half. Do all storybook heroes have to work this hard?
Probably.
At least we'll get to see some amazing scenery along the way, right? Besides, we'll have each other. It'll be a shared experience that we'll never forget.
Plus, we're pretty well equipped for a classic heroes versus dragons story. We got Miss Nilu as our magic caster, and I guess I'm the melee warrior who leads the charge?
Paimon can definitely see that. Anyway,
True.
those are tomorrow's problems. Right now, all Paimon wants is to eat a proper meal, because worst case scenario, if Paimon ends up getting eaten by a dragon, she wants to do it on a full stomach. And something about the end of the world doesn't sound like a great place for food options.
Well, the origami animals in the forest only drink magic tonic. What do the toy people here in Constellation Metropole eat?
Vegetable oil and sawdust, I think.
Yeah. Paimon just got really depressed suddenly. So that's the end of that story. So part 2 of the story is officially done. I hear say no complaints, but we are now. Are any of these actually up here, or are they all down there? They're around. Hello.
Animal test 63.
I have come to release these people and probably send them in a bunch of wind. Oh.
Time for your arraignment.
So if you're only here for story, then thank you very much for coming. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, please subscribe and share me around. All three will do me fine with the near and further future. And if you're here and you're fine with watching all this stuff happen, because we are currently trying to get Karara's new outfit. So if you're willing to watch, then by all means do stay. The choice is yours any day of the week.
Inadmissible evidence. Animal test 63. Motion to compel.
Oh, pass. Everyone is released.
Remarkable condition.
Can I go in here? No. Hello?
Enhanced animal modules. Coming through. Stand clear. Express delivery. Providing cover fire.
Barrel about to detonate. Oh, hi.
Treasure located. Good work, everyone.
Oh. Okay. Huh. Oh, I gotta shoot these. Oh no. I've got aim there. Okay. I'm gonna need you to shoot.
Precision strike.
There we go. Why? I hate you. Fire.
Neutralizing threats.
Ah, tit. I'm gonna Mika, help me. Fire.
Precision strike.
Incinerate!
No. Yeah. Oh, come on.
You had your chance.
No, I've got. Some ball. Benty, help me. Oh, for love of. That. Dookie dookie. Dookie dookie.
Crumble!
Let me help, John Lee. Oh, you fucking tit. Up. Thank you. Woo! No! Up! Ah. Fuck it. Up. Can I go 2 ways, please? I'm gonna go. Thank you. Alright. This would have been, yeah. Fucking impossible if I only had Mika.
Thank Barbados. Wait a minute.
Thank you, Venti. Wait a minute. That's me! Oh. Was it down here? Oh, there's one here. Alright. Okay, 111. I'm flying in the air. I keep hearing him. Let's just go down there. Supposedly I'm at the right height for this? Boing. Oh. I was the right height for it.
Motion to compel.
Thank you. The band is ready. Oh, am I doing this again? You can now perform per usual. Boing. Yeah, so like the forest. Whoops. Imitate the dance move. Oh. Paper thingy. Oh. Oh. Schmurber. I will do those after I get the outfit. So supposedly a chest in this direction. However, oh god. Well, guess I'm flying now. So where is this? Chest somewhere. Oh, no shit, that's why it's on the radar. Where are you? You in? No. Apparently it's here. But there's nothing. That's confusing. Alright. I don't want to do any world quests yet. Where in the living is it? It looks like the dude's just casually chatting with the birds. I'm gonna leave him alone. He's getting his problems out. That's what matters. He's getting them out.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Boom boom. Huh. Let's appraise the value on this.
Probably wouldn't cost too much there, Miss Lawyer. I should really be doing this as Carrara. Because it's her outfit after all. Okay, so there's nothing else over here. Supposedly. Oh, here. There is some stuff. Right.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
Probably. Where the flip is this one? The building? Wouldn't surprise me actually. There it is. No? No exclamation mark?
Did someone drop their package?
Oh, there we go.
You better watch out. There's a cat burglar about.
There we go. Phantom in boots. The Necromade and boots.
You'd better watch out. There's a cat burglar about.
There we go. Kind of strange. It feels kind of odd when you get used to her original outfit, and you just stick this one on. It'll be something I get used to over time, maybe. Who knows? I'll be the ghost. When I turn around, don't move a muscle. So it's more like touch the ghost without being discovered. Oh, I can't walk. Okay. I can't run anyway. Don't make sense if you, that person's the ghost, but I gotta touch the ghost.
Wow, I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
So yeah, there we go, guys. We're not getting our outfit. Now we'll enjoy some time. We'll do some other stuff. Oh. You draw, I'll step. Okay.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
It did work. Very interesting, no? Very interesting. So the dude got big,
I've never seen
the
half the
dude
stuff in
got
here
big,
before.
wanted to feel tough, and then scuffed up. Got it. It will lead you to my treasure. Okay, down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Oh. Very impressive. Looks like you got the hint. Next, go to Pendulum Lane in the northeast of the city. Getting your hands on the next piece of treasure isn't going to be easy. This guy really just wanted the round, didn't he? That's what it feels like. Play hide and seek. Are you leaving? No. Did I fit? Oh, what, did I go out of it too much? Is there like a hidden time? There. No. So... Oh, you hidden fucker.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
It is quite nice, and the music is quite nice though. I'll admit, the music's quite nice. Hibbity hobbity. Boing. Woo.
Did someone drop their package?
Another chest over here. I think that was a pretty neat story. This guy is so depressed. Oh, Jimmy Longstreet is beautiful, isn't it? I think it's quite nice. I'll admit, yeah.
Did someone drop their package?
Maybe before... How fresh is it? Upon a clockwork behind me, I assure you. It's as fresh as when it was picked. Okay. There's a chest up here. I do like how Carrara still has a little bell ring as well.
Yep.
The
Did
nice
someone
thing
drop
they
their package?
kept. Don't do anything, don't mind. Okay, so I should probably work on the other things, right? Those challenge. Okay, so we'll go this direction then. Let's do these. Oh. Explosive targets might occurrence, and they will detonate when hit. This can help you quickly destroy targets within a certain area. Shot enhancements may appear along the streaming currents. When you pick them up, you can increase the rate of fire of speedy shots, and you will not consume energy when shooting while buffed. Oh. Now we got a flying, thieving cat. A flying Puss in Boots. wonder what it's like for them, because they kind of have like a light directly in their face, right? Effectively. I wonder if it blinds them. Like they just like they're flying around with, like, with the eyes closed and shit. To them. Yeah. I think that was pretty neat. Pretty neat, I'll say. Pretty neat. I'll claim these, please, if you don't mind. Go to quest. The fuck is Delvet? The Delvet, the divot. The divotation, yeah? I'll see how it is. This torrid fella. Oh my, what an honor. You must be the traveler. In which case, one more side must be your companion, Miss Paimon. Mrs. I forgot MS, wait. MS is Miss, right? Oh, I'll go, no, they don't put Miss. No, Mrs. Right one, that's us. That famous? To, from, and through Constellation Metropole. I must say that you're right on time. I was just putting the finishing touches on this game of mine called Flying Hats. I can't be like the eponymous Hatter in the Flying Hatter, who gave everyone a lovely hat off here. But I believe that Flying Hats will bring joy to those who play it. I also designed 3 completely different game modes for it. Don't worry, the rules aren't too complicated. You figure it out one game, after just one game. I guarantee it. Alrighty then. Let's try it, please. Let's give it a try. The 3 game modes in Flying Hatter's Trick. Right. With each having different scoring rules. With blue reticles, marking targets can be attracted. Okay. Let's see, shall we? Let's see, shall we? Okay. In the light glimmer mode, the flying hat can attract 1 toy figure at once. Each time this happens, it will accumulate combo. The higher your combo, the more points. When you attract an explosive barrel, your combo will be cleared, and you'll lose a certain number of points. Your combo will also be cleared if Flying Hat is unable to accurately attract toy figures and does not attract anything for a long period of time. How long? This kind of looks like Mona's hat. This doesn't really look like I'm attracting them. This looks more like as if I'm just taken them. Like you know those fucking movies that do the whole alien thing? Oh no, it's UFO. Say it ain't so. It seems we're getting trapped. We're getting targeted by the aliens. Oh no. Don't put them near the explosives though. You might scare them off. We want friends from outside the galaxy. But it seems they're just picking us off. Are they meant to do that? Maybe. Oh God, no. I don't want to know. Don't question me. Let's see those. I can't do part 2 yet. Owl musician. Oh. There's a door. Alof. Did we just get into Frozen? No, did we get into the Frozen movie or something? My name is Olaf, but this time it's Alof. My name is Alof, and I love warm hugs. And I love warm hugs. We're not in charge of training the guards. Which I'd liked to spar with you. And soon as I am, on the orders of our liege, we are to defend Constellation Metropole and keep the peace. My work specifically is to train the guards, that their skills may prove worthy of their duty. Why is Navia wanting to join me? I mean, don't get me wrong. I have a love for Navia. I love Navia, but no, thank you. Keen-eye indeed. It leads to the domain that we just finished remodeling. Within those grounds, the trainee must swing their blade to a specific rhythm, and the arena's lighting will constantly change throughout the battle. Sounds complicated, more like. Do you have to follow that specific rhythm while fighting as well? First time I've yawned. This part of the regiment is actually derived from a story titled The Owl Musician. It was popular amongst the guards some time back. Many enjoyed it to the point where they'd forget to take part in training, and the daily patrols were delayed. But I had a thought. Since everyone liked it so much, adding elements to the story into our training would make it more enjoyable. It has had a visible effect on training, if nothing else, where there have been no further delays in our patrols due to personal reasons. Would the two of you be interested in said training? Challenge within should be a piece of cake for those with valor such as yours. Sure. Such commendable courage. Excellent. Please then, step into the domain. At least it's been a case as to where they actually know what they're talking about. It's not just, oh, a random door just appeared out of fucking nowhere and we're trying to figure out what it is. Defeat opponents to fill the Valor bar. Completely filling the bar starts a time for Valor. Okay. That makes sense. That last bit makes sense. If it's during the special time, you can't fill it up. Alright, so during the time of Valor, all parties' elemental skills increase by 20%. If the character is off-field, it's by an additional. Okay. So you can't want 1 on-field and 3 off-fields. Okay, done. So we've got Nuvalet, Nahida, Miko, and Kokome. Should be fine. And then second team. Second team, let's go with... I have good characters. I just don't know which of these good characters to use. Let's go Eula, Shogun. It's been a while since I've used Eula. Shenhe. And... Where's my cookie? Where's my cookie? My cookie Shinobi. Okay, let's go.
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided. Flash.
Right now. Right here.
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Just rid fucking everything.
I see everything. What a noose. Right now. Right here. Right now. Make yourself a move.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Right here. Emerge. Right here. Frost and Raven. Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here. Ha! Let's move out. Let's play for a little. Make yourselves at home.
An oversight on my part. Let the mighty be humble.
There was actually a thing with Nuvalet that they tried, Oyo tried doing. Apparently it was considered an exploit, but they only changed it just before...
My will embodied.
Ow. But they only decided to change it like just before...
Vengeance will be mine.
Like they decided to change it just before Natlan. So people found it really convenient. People were getting pissed off. But what this exploit was, it was exclusive to... It was close enough exclusive to PC. But the reason why it was close enough exclusive to PC is because this exploit was basically being able to flip your Nuvalet in circles at breakneck speed.
Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
And as long as you build them out really good, then you can basically just spin to win.
Unleash! Cryo incarnate! Stand with me! Crush! More speed. Vengeance will be mine! I condemn you! Dissipate! I'll settle this! Manifest! My will and there is no escape! Do your master's bidding! Absurd!
So they basically ended up. So apparently,
beg for mercy.
The Chinese community ended up going after. They ended up going towards the government about it.
By ordinance divine.
They ended up going after the. So they went towards the Chinese government to get it sorted, and not only did they reverse it, but they also. Okay, that's not really. So not only did they reverse it, but they also gave out 10 free pulls. So for PlayStation, they basically just got handed they got handed 10 pulls for nothing, for no reason. Which I find a little bit amusing, I won't lie. I'm kind of just trying to get used to Kurara's new skin. Who knows, I might just use it while I'm here. And then we'll kind of see from there.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
Because I do like the outfit, I genuinely do. I think it's a case of where I either get used to it or I go back to her previous setting. Because seeing it as like an NPC or seeing someone else play it as like a different skin feels right for this costume, but using it not quite as much for me.
Are you all set? Ready to start investigating? Great! Then let's go! I've delivered packages all over, but I've never seen a mysterious fairy tale world like this before. Looks like nobody has gotten around to repairing this house yet. Ugh, even I wouldn't dare to sleep in there. It might suddenly collapse in on you. Nothing to see here either. Maybe we can find someone to ask? Aha! Over there! I bet we'll find some people there. Let's go take a look.
Do you guys actually say either or either? So I use both.
Uh-huh. I was sure there'd be people here.
Probably in the probably in the city.
There once was a goddess who ruled over fate. Before she died, she left 3 riddles for the kingdom she had created.
She died? Wait, the goddess wait. The goddess of fate died?
What? Who said that?
Long story short, on this day, a sentient feline, an outlander, and a diminutive pixie arrived on the scene.
Uh-huh.
They saw a narrow path off to the side.
Okay, but which side?
Yeah, if you gave ambiguous instructions like that to a Comania Express courier, they'd give you the parcel right back and tell you to write the delivery address more clearly.
Despite how obvious the answer was, the perplexed pixie and the flummoxed feline struggled to work it out. Although, perhaps a small part of the blame could be attributed to my dull narration.
So you're basically listening while you're saying it, okay.
Alright, let's try this again. The path on the left-hand side seemed to give off an enticing fragrance, as if to say, this is the way to wealth and glory.
Ooh, that sounds like the start of a good story. Then what? Then what?
Follow it. This way.
At the end of the path, the motley crew would soon spot a secret stone room. A prophecy had once foretold of a Marquis who shall one day venture inside, and thus it is named the future Marquis's abode to be. You like it? The future Marquis's abode to be? Are you sure you don't want to hear the rest?
My server?
Firstly, the place ahead of you is a secret room.
Starts with a 7.
Purpose, per the legends, is to await the arrival of a certain Marquis. For that reason, it's called the future Marquis's abode to be. Secondly, when you get inside, don't sit on the chair in the centre, or bad things will happen. There, that's all. Off you go.
Don't sit in the chair.
So many summers, winters, springs, and falls, and now at last a hero hither strides.
This realm knows not what lies beyond its walls. Its secrets mystify the world outside.
Wait, new voices. Who are they?
What's this? What is you? A
As
witness
golden
pack.
sunlight fills the firmament, the tabletop engrosses your attent.
Captivated by the epic poetry and enthralled by the outstanding storytelling, the Outlanders knew what their next objective was. Namely, to remove the clockwork key from the raised platform up ahead.
Cafe, I just realized. You said we all had to speak like bards, but every time you open up your mouth, I don't hear any rhymes.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's one standard for us and another for you. That's not fair, Cafe.
What am I
The
looking?
next location on my list is really far away.
Carrara, what are you looking at?
Perhaps the Outlanders are worried that something drastic will happen the moment they remove it. Maybe that's why they're investigating the area thoroughly first. Can't fault them for that. I'm wondering if we can take advantage of this downtime to discuss whether we really need to keep this up.
Oh, if you guys don't want to put on a voice and speak in verse, be my guest. Just don't blame me for your own poetic incompetence.
Do I not sit in this one? Okay.
Stop the poem. We have a situation. Something's up with this person.
Something's up with this person.
Traveler? Are you alright?
Turns out there's glue. I was saying glue.
Come on, you can do it! This can't be how our story ends.
You managed to partially unstick yourself. The issue is that isn't that you can't break free. It's more that you don't want to tear your clothes in the process. Ah!
Can I give you a hand or a tail, even?
Do you have a way to get the water? Maybe. You finally free yourself and stand up. Close the tent. Oh, okay. I was hoping to go through that again. That was good. That was good. Alright, let's move this. No, let's move this key. That key. Okay.
Strong as stone, firm as steel, the Outlander pulls, but it does not yield.
This has happened many times before, but this time is different. A thought enters the Outlander's mind. Attack! Attack! First weaken the structure, then seize the treasure.
Okay.
The attack's now over. Only one final step remains.
Now it is the time to seize the key.
Yes! Finally! Come on, move your butts! And your legs, assuming they're still in working order. It's showtime!
No hard feelings about your lack of poetic contributions?
Oh, let it go!
Going with a pretty cat. Go.
Welcome, esteemed and noble Outlander. Allow us to introduce ourselves.
We represent the 3 great clans of this realm, having been selected as its authorized historical supervisors.
Our purpose being to await the arrival of one such as yourselves, who shall remove the clockwork key.
My name is...
You're Cape, he's Albizzi, and that's Bobarano, right?
Damn.
You've done so much talking that we can already tell you apart by your voices.
Aren't we missing someone, though? The guy who led us here to begin with?
Who?
And thus was born the long-awaited fellowship, destined to uncover the truth of the past. Allow me to quote, if I may, in the history of Constellation Metropole, a new page has begun.
Him.
Well, there's no fourth person, so which of you is the ventriloquist? Come on, out with it.
We've never heard that voice before, but he sounds like he'd be good at reading bedtime stories to children.
That's a weird way to put it.
Whoever it is, I don't know and I don't care. Forget about him. We have far more important things to focus on. Like, where our journey goes from here.
That key you hold is the pivot point about which the past and present of the Metropole revolve. However, between our 3 clans, there is some dispute over the historical record.
Each clan has its own version of history, detailing the clan's origins and the tale of the Dragon of Old, and unfortunately, we don't know which one is the truth.
Right.
Dragon? You mean the one that's been acting up recently?
Oh, no, not that one, you adorable little pixie. When I say Dragon of Old...
He means a dragon that would be really, really old if it was still with us today, but it was defeated in ancient times. The new one has nothing to do with our clan history.
Was that supposed to be a joke? Anyway, so you've been waiting for someone to remove the key so you can finally explore the truth of the past?
Not just explore it, but argue incessantly about it. Honestly, I don't care that much. Cape's the one who's always bothering us about it.
What we need to figure out is who resolved the dragon crisis. We have to know that before we can decide which is the supreme clan.
Just turns out it's fucking none of them.
The moment you removed the key from where it was lodged, you became the honorary Marquis. We humbly beseech you, noble Outlander. Noble Traveler Marquis, we ask you to help us. You and your talking Puss in Boots and the pale floating pixie.
Puss in Boots. It said. They finally said it. In a side quest, nonetheless.
Puss in Boots? Are you serious? It's better than Demon Feline, but still...
Hey, Puss in Boots is a legend. You're being called a legend right now. Don't be too unhappy.
Embrace it, my friend. Embrace it. Most cats don't wear boots or speak, do they?
I'm not even a cat. I'm a Nekomata. Now that you know the word, I expect you to use it.
Please allow me to lead you all to a sacred memorial site. It will be much easier to explain what needs to be done once we are there.
She really got offended by
This
that, though,
place
didn't
is
she?
sacred to my clan. It's where our brave forefathers once took up arms against the dragon of old. After a bitter battle that dragged on for many days and nights, finally, our forefathers fought the dragon into submission, and it fled. They took turns, though. Some forefathers worked the day shift, while others worked the night shift.
So they work shifts. No, well, the poor dragon had to work around the clock.
So they say. It's just a legend, though.
Wait a second. Did I just hear you admit that your clan's history is just a legend?
History, legend, who cares? My clan was definitely courageous, that's the point. That's the truth. And isn't the truth what we've all been arguing about non-stop for all these years?
Capet's words gave the traveler food for thought. Could it be that the truth in a fictional world is equivalent to fiction in the real world? But that would have to wait. Apparently, Capet was not alone in his pilgrimage to this sacred site. Unwanted company had arrived. The traveler and the talking cat, Nekomata, decided to teach them some manners.
And the talking cat, Nekomata. I want to know who this narrator is, man. Oh, they've given me a trial one now. You're a higher level, I guess. And of course, nevertheless. Sapwood Blaze. Less HP, too.
Vital warning! Stand clear! Absorption test! Animal testing!
True display of heroism and valor. It was as if the spirits of my ancestors were fighting through you.
Oh.
Your martial prowess and show of courage are a more vivid reenactment of my ancestors' feats that suit the modern aesthetic.
I think I did it a bit too quick.
Now, let's get down to business. As we all know, time is but an illusion. Time may flow line by line, page by page, or frame by frame, but usually it flows in the form of springs and gears.
And that clockwork key you have in your hand can turn back time and make the past reappear.
Well, actually, my view is that the illusion of time is more of a problem of consciousness. Gears power the body, while the body is the vessel of the conscious mind.
Okay.
But the mind cannot understand the dimension of time, so we experience instead an endless continuum of moments as the pinion of now turns along the rack of ages.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was delivering packages to the Sumeru Academia.
A teacher once asked Albizzi what his greatest fear was, and he replied, dragons. Boberano was asked the same question. He replied, time, and repeated the argument we just heard. The teacher then turned to Capet and posed the same question. He replied, Boberano.
The hell?
The manuscript that tells the truth of the historical record, the blueprint to all of creation, the work of the great mage themselves. It can be found at the beginning of the gear rack, and on the very first page of the book.
Paimon didn't follow all that, but basically, you're just saying that we need to put the key in and turn it all the way back?
Exactly. It is said that in the beginning, the goddess of creation took the goddess of fate's manuscript as a blueprint, placed it under the goddess of prophecy's starry realm, and generated the world from a few magic arrays. So in a few moments, when the great clockwork key turns the local time here back to the very beginning, we will restore the magic arrays back to their original configurations.
Hold on. Isn't stealing part of the blueprint of creation a little dangerous? Also, how are we supposed to know the original configurations of the magic arrays?
Well, the general shapes of the configurations have been passed down over the ages. They now form the family crests of each of our clans. So you'll just need to reference my family crest and join the dots accordingly.
Right. So, talk, cross the bar, okay?
To address your other concern, when the house has already been built, do you really think that taking away the construction crew and blueprint will cause it to collapse?
Yes.
The Traveler Marquis prepares to insert the great clockwork key into the nearby keyhole.
Okay, so... Oh, I'm starting from there.
I guess we should start here?
Okay. Here. And then... here. To this one here. And there.
Behold, the sacred writings that record the truth of... No, wait. That have shaped the truth of history. Gather round and let us bear witness.
Do I have to read this? That is so long. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll down. And if you guys want to read it, you can read it. You can take your time. Because I'm not reading all that. I'm not even gonna be... I don't want to be rude. I just don't want to read it. You're going too fast. Just guessing you can pause it. My server starts at 7. Okay.
Feast your eyes, rejoice, and cheer. For this is the unquestionable truth. Look at the signature. Nobody is capable of forging that.
I don't believe it. So, all along, our histories have been false?
Don't lose heart, Albizzi. It does not follow from his is true that ours are false.
That might be the most bogus logic I've ever heard. But keep up the mental gymnastics, Boberano. I've been waiting for that look of jealousy on your face my whole life, and I'm gonna savor it.
No.
And yet, it seemed that this conundrum could indeed have more than one solution. Everyone agreed that there may be more than one truth. The party decided to visit the sacred sites of the other clans and see what their documents had to say.
Isn't a narrator supposed to remain detached and objective? It feels like you're forcing a narrative agenda on us here. Well, whatever. I'm in a good mood. Let's do it. The instructions say to repeat the process 3 times, and besides, I'm looking forward to watching you both be sorely disappointed.
Let's do my clan next. I'll lead the way.
Alright.
We'll need the key again, right? Let me see if I can pull it out. Yoink!
Yoink. That's a fun, that's an amusing word. Yoink. That's mine, thank you.
The party finds no pedestal in which to place the great clockwork key, only a locked door.
Where's your clan's pedestal? Oh, let me guess, you hid it away in advance to save yourself the embarrassment of having it exposed as a fake?
You done? Okay. Now, since my clan's main claim to fame is...
Misinformation, half-truths, and fabrication.
Dude, chill.
Shut up, Cafe.
Shut up, Cafe.
Ha! Even the narrator had it.
I swear, if I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Bobarano. Let those be my last words.
My clan's claim to fame is that we outwitted the dragon of old and stole its treasure. Ergo, all articles of value that we own, including the pedestal for the clockwork key, lie behind that door.
So, next step is open the door?
Almost. There's one step before that. The door is protected by a smart interrogation system. We have to answer its questions, and if we get them wrong, we will alert law enforcement.
Jeez. Well, do you at least know the answers?
The correction fluid of time has dyed white the pages of the Book of Wisdom. No, I don't know the answers. But worry not, I had a quick word with the constabulary in advance. They'll ignore the alarm if we get the questions wrong, so answer without fear.
Okay.
Question 1. Who is it?
Please open up. We're doing a routine inventory check.
The great yokai, Nekomata in boots.
And the trusty travel guide, Pixie! Travel guide. Trusty travel guide!
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Courage and strength, hard work and wealth, wisdom.
To be completely honest, hard work is a bit of an alien concept to us here in the Constellation Metropole. We have hardware and we have clockwork, but not hard work.
Well, that's the way they jab everything, isn't it?
Question 2. By which virtue did the ancients defeat the dragon?
Wisdom.
If this is the right answer, I swear I'll...
Correct!
What? A barefaced lie. So low.
Shut your face.
Question 3. Which is more real? The fiction of the outside world, or the truth of this world?
That's a hard one.
Hear, hear! Who can be sure that the outside world isn't just a dream? And that when the dreamer wakes up, they won't just find themselves inside a novel? There is no way to know, therefore both are equally real.
All correct. You may have the key pedestal.
Puff of smoke.
Traveler Marquis, you know what must be done. Please insert the great clockwork key. Oh, and this is my family crest.
Okay, simple enough. Make a square with with a line. Put that in. Where am I starting from? Is that the line or? Oh.
Do we really need this one?
You're making me question. Why is it? Stop. Wait.
The Traveller Marquis draws a design that is practical and aesthetically pleasing in equal measure. One thing it is not, however, is correct.
No
I think you should take another look at Bobarano's family crest and have another go.
Not that. Okay, so not that. Alright. So it'll be that one. This one. This one. And that one.
Now, let me see what
elaborate fiction the Clan of Wisdom was able to conjure up.
If anyone's listening, I would like to submit these as my last words. I surrender. I'm the one who murdered Cappe.
Again, you guys can read if you wish. I am not. I will let the game do. I'll let the game be a game. I am not willing to read all this. Not to shoot. I'm gonna be tired tomorrow.
Look! My clan's history is true as well! There's that same unforgeable signature again, right here!
What? Oh, does this mean that my clan is the only odd one out?
Given that my clan's wisdom is such a subject of ridicule in your eyes, I will now appeal to my own personal intelligence, which I believe far surpasses that of my clan at large, and make a prediction. It seems likely that the claims made by each of our clans regarding their history and virtue are all true.
Boberano? How can that be?
Oh, I get what's going on. Once, when I was drinking with Gujiyai, she bet me a round of dried fish that I couldn't guess which cup the umeboshi was under. Whichever one I guessed, I was always wrong, and Gujiyai would lift a different cup to reveal the umeboshi. But then, I learned later from one of the shrine maidens, Miyuki, that all of the cups had an umeboshi under them. Just goes to show, I still got a long way to go before I become a great yokai.
Oh, don't mind Fox Lady. That's just her way of teasing you.
Yeah, she likes to get under your skin from the sounds of it.
Actually, that reminds me. We can now open these 3 treasure chests. And unlike the guessing game you mentioned, this one's not a trick.
Cool. Well, once you've plundered the last of Boberano's family wealth, we can go to my clan's place.
Guess I'll take the clockwork key again then. Yoink!
Yoink? The funny thing.
Ooh, maybe I could curl up inside this box.
No, we have stuff to do. We have stuff to do. Oh, it's not that far then. As long as I can climb. I can climb. Thank you, game. And Karara's little box just makes it so easy. So many giant guards. And they'll kick everyone out. Do I have to fight my way through? Is that what this is? I gotta fight my way through. Fuck mode! Look at that cat. Look at that cat. Oh.
The cohort of truth-seekers followed Albizzi to his clan's sacred site. They arrived to the site of a giant guard towering over them.
Up ahead is my clan's gigantified guard. He can be a little pig-headed, and he's incredibly strong. Your weapons won't even scratch him.
Wait, but wasn't Cappe's clan the one that's all about strength? So, what do you guys believe in then?
Oh, the guard is one of Cappe's people. Size is a coveted trait in the clan of strength, after all.
Oh.
Mine is the clan of empathy, and our key contribution is growth serum.
So that makes sense.
What's sympathetic about that?
Our ancestors believed that just maybe, the dragon of old didn't mean us any harm at all. Perhaps the dragon simply didn't notice us, since we are so very tiny. So, they drank the growth serum and grew even larger than the dragon. Then, they set the dragon down, calmly explained their perspective, and eventually taught it how to empathize.
Yeah, that one sounds a little far-fetched, I can imagine.
The serum isn't what it once was, though. Nowadays, it doesn't make you grow all that much, and it actually makes you lose your empathy. So, I advise we take a detour.
Despite Albizi's words of caution, somebody, no doubt, has other ideas. Surely we could avoid a conflict with the guard, they think to themselves, if we could just try to understand one another. You could, of course, just take the path to your left and go around. But some people are gluttons for punishment. It's all part of the experience, I suppose.
Take the path to the left. Okay, I'll go left. Nah, this is a stream. We gotta go in. Oh.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
And soldier outside, no one is able to fight back. Oh, come on.
You and Albizi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the path on your left?
I like disturbances.
Everyone, I have returned. I come with the long-awaited Marquis and their followers to search for the lost origins of our clan.
Well, we weren't told anything about that this morning. Get out of here. Leave us alone.
Oh, okay. So I guess no chance. Fine.
You and Albizi only wanted to strike up a conversation with the guard. But since greeting you wasn't one of the items included in today's schedule, the relationship quickly soured. If you're just looking for a way in, why not consider taking the...
Why is my own clan treating me like a villain?
You've been away too long. We all have. Feels like we've been waiting forever.
I mean, the dude did say that getting bigger would drop your empathy.
We should be getting close.
Why is this place so full of junk? Are you the kind of people who never throw away the box when you buy something because you're worried you won't be able to return it without the original packaging? We'll never find the Oracle Pillars in all this mess.
Never mind that. We have a more pressing issue. It seems there's a slight problem with my clan's family crest. The Marquis may need to utilize their wisdom to solve the issue.
Okay, so side, top. Okay, so left, top, right, middle, bottom. Okay.
Wisdom too, huh? Well, you guys have a bit of everything, don't you? Except empathy.
Over here! I found it!
Okay, where am I starting from?
Keep the noise down! We don't want to alert the guard. I'll go keep watch.
Cheers. Start from there? Wait. If I'm starting... So... Here... Okay. So go there. Goes... let's see. Okay, so this is the bottom. That right over here. Here.
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
That's wrong. How's it wrong? Wait, what do I do? It'll be this one then. No?
Can't you destroy the boxes a little more quietly?
You want to say that when you actually don't want to, when you actually want to move them? Asshole. So this... Wait, that could be the bottom. Oh, sorry about the mic. I ended up hitting on my table. So that could be the... Alright, so wait, that could be the bottom. So it'd be like that. There. There. There.
Apparently that was incorrect. But don't blame yourself, it's Albizi's clan's fault for taking terrible care of their family crest. How could they let something so important get so dirty?
I don't understand. What? What? I know I'm stupid, but this ain't making sense. Okay, I think I'll go ahead now. There we go. That's so dumb.
This is the last one.
Same as the other two. I'll just be slowly gliding through it. Dudes are shaking side to side. It's almost 4 o'clock. Almost 4 a.m. my time. I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. I'm gonna be... Oh, I don't know to start. I think it's not 4 tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's starting 4. Okay. Cool.
The signature. So it's true. Empathy is one of the founding virtues of Constellation Metropole, too.
Just as we suspected, all three are the truth.
Okay. Well, this is a lot to process. I feel a little empty inside. Yes, we found the truth, but there's too much truth.
I get you. It's like in Inazuma, when there were only 6 books in the Mirage Warrior series, it was really popular. But by the time book number 88 came out, nobody wanted to read it. They all lost interest.
A brief moment of joy is drowned out by a growing feeling of melancholy. But perhaps there is a glimmer of hope to be found too? Anyone? Anyone? All right, I'll say it. How is it the case that these three versions of history can all be true at once?
That's exactly what Paimon was wondering, but Boborano kind of already explained it away earlier. So Paimon was worried she'd look stupid for asking the question.
It's not a stupid question at all, my dear little pixie. While I did postulate that different truths may coexist, there is an issue when it comes to these three truths in particular. The problem is, all three truths are the history of the exact same thing, namely the dragon and the Metropole's origins. Yet all three bear the signature, showing that they're genuine.
Suddenly, the sound of a bell rings out.
The bell! It rang once! What does that mean again? Ah, yes! Highest level of emergency! Everyone, to the main entrance! Stat! Bring all the glue traps and place them outside the gates!
The whole city is on the lookout, and there's only one way out. It's the path right in front of you.
Why'd they ring the bell anyway? Also, why is one ring the highest level of emergency?
Obviously because you have to respond fast when it's an emergency. It'd be a bit too late if they waited till the 99th ring.
True. True. Oh shit. That's a lot of glue.
They're outside! After them!
Is this it? Is he quick? Oh, he is quick.
Any further and we'll...
We made it out. Don't know if we'll still be needing this clockwork key, but I yoinked it out before we ran, just in case.
You never know.
Okay, but back to the truth problem. There are three conflicting versions of the truth, and somehow they're all still true. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I doubt anyone here in Simulanka can make sense of it. All we do know is that any manuscript bearing her signature has to be valid.
Hey, hey.
Well, she is the goddess of fate, the creator of all this. And all these manuscripts are her grand design.
AA for the road ahead.
The reason we argued about who was right was that we didn't know enough about the truth of the past. But now we have the truth. So we just have to accept it. As surely as we will follow the clockwork path designed for us, so is this the course that history has taken. It is clear and incontrovertible.
We will never argue again. Thank you all.
Is that all there is to it? Is this where the decision made at the first crossroads of destiny has led us to? A pointlessly happy ending?
Where is this guy from?
Overthinking it would be equally pointless. Well, that's enough for one day. Time to take a break.
Could you be any more cryptic? You're planning something. Paimon knows it.
Whatever happens, today was a breakthrough in my journey of discovery. I will go back and share it with my clan.
Me too.
And me.
Let's leave it there for today then. I'm sure we'll find out what else Mr. Narrator has planned for us tomorrow.
For 8 the next day. I did this before. It's okay. Alright, just wait a couple minutes.
What a beautiful day, thought the traveller before he was overcome by a creeping sense of foreboding. The voice in his head grew louder.
No. The voice in his head grew louder. Claim your 90 primos. Quite the timing. That was spectacular timing, that was. That was amazing.
Pendulum Lane is just up ahead. Something must have happened here after all. Everyone's crowded around.
Oh my god, this is terrible! I don't understand. The three great clans of Constellation Metropole have finally made peace with each other. Who could have done this?
What happened? Oh no, someone's lying on the ground. Cappe!
How did this happen?
Cappe, you idiot! Wake up! You need to revise your last words or everyone's gonna start suspecting me!
Last words? What did he say?
If I wind up dead one day, the murderer was Boberano.
You could have at least pretended to not remember it.
I'm sorry, Boberano, but this is an interrogation. I have to give the detective straight answers.
Fair play.
Don't worry, Boberano. I don't consider you a suspect, nor do I have the authority to charge anyone with a crime. So, are you the last people to have had contact with him?
Dreams. Ironically enough, it's Nahida with the picture.
My sincere condolences. You were travel companions, right? It's a real tragedy. I'm afraid he'll be out cold for another hour and a half, at least.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's despicable. Hitting someone in the back of the head is the second worst act of cruelty there is. The first being replacing their gear oil with extra strong glue.
Oh shit.
So, Cappe's not dead?
His gears, metal frame and shell are all still in excellent condition. It's just his energy supply that's been all messed up. Wait. But surely you can't be suggesting that just because Cappe isn't broken, there's no need to go looking for the culprit.
No! There's a need! Huge need!
Unfortunately, this is rapidly turning into a cold case. There's no evidence and no witnesses. Unless there's an official clockwork pedestal, the goddess of prophecy around here somewhere. Excuse me. Then suddenly the long-lost dragon of old flew across the sky.
What?
Where?
Do you wanna?
I didn't see anything. Wait, why can't I move?
No, my mistake. It was just a cloud. Or a bird. Or something. If only we could turn time backwards and replay the crime.
Isn't that one of those, clockwork socket things right behind you?
So it is. No wonder everyone here is suddenly struggling to move. Traveller, if you please, let's recreate the crime scene.
Just randomly stuck? How are you just randomly stuck? Oh, hey, Karara. How you doing? Looking good in your new outfit.
The crime scene's too chaotic. I can't make heads or tails of it. I wonder what's inside this package. No. No peeking at my customer's stuff.
Wouldn't this indicate that it was the detective that did it? Just gotta see how. Okay, hold on. Stars are going back and forth. Detective threw it. It hit the guy.
Well, that clears it up. Cappe was walking along the street, and he suddenly collapsed. he was faking it.
More like as if you threw something at him.
What? So case closed? Aren't you supposed to investigate a little more first?
Well, we literally replayed the crime scene and saw it with our own eyes. There's no need for any evidence gathering or powers of deduction now. And besides, maybe the truth is inherently strange by nature. Like how Constellation Metropole has 3 histories, each of which is the truth.
But didn't you say Cappe was struck in the back of the head and knocked unconscious?
For all I know, he could have bashed his head against a toilet bowl before leaving the house, then walked here in a daze before finally passing out. As for why he might have done that, my guess is... With the Supreme Clan question left unanswered and the tension in Constellation Metropole suddenly wiped away, he was looking to create a new source of conflict. Only then would the city feel alive again.
Do we really think he's capable of that, though? Sounds like a pretty complicated conspiracy for the average Simulanka resident.
Traveler, something about the crime scene isn't sitting right with me. It just seems unnatural.
Yeah, it kind of feels like as if the detective threw something.
Also, anything outside of the immediate area won't have appeared in the replay. Is it possible that something was missing from the scene? Why don't we search the area?
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna head to Cappe's house to check the toilet bowl for signs of an impact.
Hello there. Have you seen my spear by any chance?
A spear?
Someone was shouting about a dragon a minute ago, and I instinctively threw it into the sky. Yeah.
Nah.
A pickaxe? What is it doing all the way down here? There's gotta be a story behind it. Let's take it.
Yeah, sure. Let's just take the one random fucking thing.
There's a spear here. It looks so mysterious. Let's take it.
God's spear. Just taking everything apparently. Oh, Corora's here. Hello.
You're not from these parts, are you? Just visiting?
Yep, that's right. Why? What's up?
Ah, well, I was gonna offer you a great job in the Titanium mines. A safe and secure working environment.
Titanium mines? No, I'm good.
Doesn't sound very safe. At least not as safe as being a courier.
To keep the titanium ore intact, we use specially designed pickaxes that can't cut through it. Even if you struck a person with it, it wouldn't so much as leave a scratch. And in terms of labor intensity, the work has been rated as Class 2 physical labor by a reputable organization. Even cats can do it.
I'm not... never mind. I give up.
Welcome to Paimon's world.
Yep.
Mind you, I don't know what happened today, but somehow a pickaxe has gone missing. Maybe one of the giant guards broke it down, so someone took it to perform a rapid resuscitation procedure.
Sounds pretty brutal for a first aid technique. Still, a missing pickaxe. Huh. Is it just me, Traveler, or does it seem kinda suspicious?
You gotta think that's 2 items.
Come here. Whatever it is you were looking to buy, please do come back tomorrow. It's just, I have to close early today. A bottle of growth serum has gone missing. If someone's stolen it with the intention of harming others, the consequences could be disastrous. There's a whole investigation into it, so I gotta close the shop while I do an inventory count. If it turns out I'm wrong and I miscounted, I could be charged with filing a false report and disturbing the peace.
It's a growth serum as well.
There's a strange potion bottle here. Looks so weird. Let's take it.
Wouldn't that be the serum? Yeah, Palmer, I definitely agree. Yeah, just these random items just sitting
Let's say
just
one
laying
of
around.
these was
Yeah,
the weapon
definitely.
used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
Growth serum, the golden spear, the pickaxe. Must be the serum, right?
If it was the growth serum, Kappe would have been turned into a giant.
Also, the bottle probably would have shattered when it hit him. We would have seen the debris on the ground.
Let's say one of these was the weapon used in the assault. Which one do you think it is?
The pickaxe.
If it was the pickaxe, Kappe sure is lucky it's not still lodged in his head.
Actually, you're wrong there, Paimon. The foreman at the mine was just saying, this kind of pickaxe is designed not to damage titanium, so it couldn't cause any superficial damage to residents here. But you could probably knock someone out if you hit them hard enough, and it wouldn't leave a scratch. Let's take this back to the crime scene and replay it one more time.
Ah, you're back. How was the toilet at Kappe's house?
Toilet? What about it? Oh, yeah, forget that.
What's this about? What are you trying to say?
We thought the way Kappe fell looked odd, so we searched the area for suspicious items and found this. It could have been deliberately placed out of range of the crime scene so it wouldn't show up when we replayed it. Now we've retrieved it, we were gonna replay it again. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, I just remembered I forgot to turn off the clockwork switch in my kitchen. Yeah, I think I'll just,
Oh, no, you stay right there.
So yeah, it was him. He threw something.
We should be good now.
He's more of a miner than a detective then. Is it like a boomerang? That's sneaky shit.
So you're the attacker!
So, it was you!
Okay.
I would congratulate you for cracking the case, but since I did such an abysmal job of covering my tracks, didn't exactly have your work cut out for you. So, all I can say
is...
catch me if you can!
We have a runner! That's it! Let me at him!
The would-be Marquis of Carabas dispatched the Nekomato boots who ran off in pursuit of the poor little minion.
The little minion. Okay. I got it.
The minion's poor little lower back was protesting painfully against the intense physical activity. He decided to take the elevator, giving him a moment to catch his breath. Really? His lower back asked. But the minion had no other choice. He resolved to make the jump down.
Is he that old?
By this point, the Necromata in boots was gasping for air. The minion was huffing and puffing, even more loudly. But we'll ignore that.
I'm not! Don't underestimate the gold-level courier of the Komania Express!
A characteristically catty response from the Necromata. Tell me, what do you hope to gain from bullying me?
I get to let off some steam!
She really got pissed off with the narrator, ain't she?
Ha ha! You fell into my trap! Oh, and by the way, remember the glue you got stuck on when you first entered the future Marquis's abode to be? Well, that was also me. I did it using my powers.
Rex! Oh, I'm so jealous of you guys right now. You can just jump out of your shoes and keep running, but Wait, I'm wearing boots this...
The unnamed minion made a last-ditch escape attempt. He began his long climb, up the wall, the tall wall. He began his long climb up the tall wall.
You call that a tall wall? In urgent Neko parcel mode, I'll scale it in no time.
I'm beat. I surrender.
So smack him.
You've got nowhere left to run.
You know, I didn't even realize I was going fucking that trial Carrara run.
All right. I confess.
That was fast.
Getting caught by you here was a backup plan. I don't know if what I've done will make things better or not. Time to come clean. I am the narrator, the one who's been guiding you all this time. Okay, I guess my voice acting skills have some room for improvement. Anyway, I only did what I did because...
Why are you suddenly spilling the beans?
I poured my heart and soul into all this. I was worried you wouldn't ask. The truth is, I was one of the first conscious beings ever made by the goddess of creation. And I've known for a long time that this whole world is just a fairy tale written by the goddess of fate. I know they say that fairy tales are just made up for kids to read, but I refuse to believe that fairy tales are just fictional stories and nothing more. The reason why Constellation Metropole has 3 origin stories is that the Goddess of Fate wrote 3 drafts and couldn't decide which one she liked best.
I couldn't decide which one I liked more, so I'm going to pick all 3.
Then her cat trod all over them, and they all got crumpled together, so the 3 worlds just sort of folded into one.
Fair enough.
The Goddess of Fate was torn between them anyway, since she couldn't decide which ending was best for the dragon or the kids. So when she saw what the cat had done, she simply decided to go with all 3.
Who'd have thought? But what does any of this have to do with what you did?
You're not a fictional character, so you couldn't hope to understand my sorrow. Honestly, I don't think there's anyone in all of Simulanka who would understand. Every day that I experience, every interaction I have with another person, is it really all just a work of fiction? The only reason the 3 great clans wanted to find out the truth was for the pointless task of electing the supreme clan. I thought that once they'd learned the truth, it might make them curious enough to investigate further. But as it turned out, they just accepted it and carried on living the same old lives. I have to motivate them to keep looking for answers now that they think they've learned the truth. I have to make them uncomfortable with the superficial explanation that they took at face value. And I have to figure out, once and for all, while you real people from the outside world are still here, are we real?
Aww.
That's my full confession. Time for you to take me back. I'm guessing I'll probably be forced to make a public apology, then sentenced to half a day in solitary confinement. I definitely deserve half a day. Oh, also, pass this message on to Cape, Bobarano, and Albizzi, if you could. The Great Clockwork Key was originally put in place jointly by the ancestors of the three clans. If the three of them had any ability to cooperate whatsoever, they'd have been able to remove it by themselves. Over all these years, not once have they ever tried removing it together.
Oh, my poor child. There's one thing you've been mistaken about this whole time.
Damn. Wait. Is this the one that Mona calls the old hag?
Whose voice is that? Detective? Was that you? Your voice acting's actually pretty good.
The reason fairy tales are suitable for children is that they help them to understand the world. Fairy tales may be works of fiction, but at their heart lies an internal logic that is undoubtedly real-world truth in a condensed form. But let there be no doubt. The world within fairy tales is as real as can be. And by extension, you and your compatriots are also real.
Sorry for skipping that bit, I had my glasses on.
Goddess! Is it really you?
The line that separates footnotes from narrative can never be crossed. Never the two shall meet. This is why you have never heard my voice before. But now you wish to break free from the story, and there's a cat nearby, so you can hear my echo.
Necromora!
Just your echo?
Oh, poor detective.
So, we are a part of the real world too.
Green a shot of the crime scene for evidence. A mugshot, no other suspects for the records. And the photo of the heroes for posterity. The guard model. 3 photos is overkill. Let's get one big photo at the crime scene. Suspect, try and look more serious. Heroes, more natural poses, please. Happy smiles, but no smiling from the victim or their friends and family. Thank you. No, don't get up. Stay on the ground. We need to catch the crime scene as is. 3, 2, 1, say cheese. Weirdest photo experience in my life. Here's a bit.
My head's spinning. Albizzi just gave me a quick rundown of the situation. So you caught the detective?
Sorta. We chased him until he surrendered. Oh, and he asked us to pass on a message.
Does he really think we didn't try that? 'Cause we did, after 6 months in that place.
That was my bad. I thought it was a stupid idea at the time, so I didn't really exert myself.
I also sort of stopped trying after 3 years.
You... Never mind. I'm partly to blame as well. On the second attempt, I just hugged the key and pretended like I was pulling as hard as I could.
You guys are so lazy. My granny's neighbor's pet cat has nothing on you, and it spends all day, every day sunbathing.
Anyway, you said you heard the voice of the Goddess of Fate at the end? That's amazing.
There is a world beyond our own after all.
What would you guys say to taking a trip to the outside world sometime? Otherwise, I got bashed in the back of the head for nothing.
Depends. Do either of you know how to get there? But yes, I agree we should go. And not invite the detective, just to annoy him. But maybe the reason we've never worried about whether we're real or not is that, unlike him, we weren't there to witness the creation of this world. We've never had any reason to doubt that we're real. If someone ever convinced me that these delightful dimwits, Cape and Albizzi, weren't real, oh, I'd be devastated.
But 2 days later. Wait, is this the same quest? No, it's not. Wait. Yes, it is. It is. 2 days later. Alright. During this time, I'm gonna see. Apply. Text. Summertide. Scales and Tales. What if I made it longer? No. Let me make it fucker. Fine, I'll write it all in one. Summertide. Alright. I do like how it keeps its jingles. Oh, it's not voiced? Just depressing. So now I've actually got to speak of it. Part 2. Make that smaller. Stick it there. Some of that. I'll save that there. Done. Okay, there we go. So that's 2 potential thumbnails. In theory, it should all be over now, but I remember hearing that the point of the ceremony was to help people transition from one mental state to another. To bid farewell to the title of the Marquis of Carabas once and for all, you can bring things to a close with a touch of formality. Once the Necromada bids farewell to her boots, through the reflection, are we wiser to the nature of the truth? Turn the clockwork key. Now what? Is that it? Okay, no, doesn't budge an inch. Okay. You start to doubt if you use enough force. Okay. Along with his cat and I think we should probably stop this now. Surely it's time. The Traveler Knight drops these rolls. So it should all be over now, but I remember hearing the point. To farewell. Okay. So there's nothing else in terms of that then. Alright, so I'm gonna leave the stream here. I think I'm gonna leave the stream here. I think part 2 was quite nice. I think we had some good laughs and some decent tropes. We went around, did a few things. We got Karara's new outfit and did some more her part of the story, her little side quest.
I've landed the perfect job.
So, with all that said, if you did enjoy the stream, leave a like. Please leave a like, subscribe, and share me around. All 3 would do me fine within the near and further future. As I said, part 2 or story 2 or page 2, whatever you want to call it. I honestly did find rather amusing here and there, especially with Navia and a mustache. The flying train was also amusing, and hey, when a train got on the water, why not? It's basically just an aqua bus. We have it. So with all that, yeah, I don't think there's much more. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll see where we go from there. Part 3 and Part 4 will be coming by when they are released, or when that will be. Part 3 will likely come out in a couple days now. So what we with? So probably likely come out on Sunday, if I'm looking at it correctly. 23 hours. So, actually, I think that'll be tomorrow. Yeah. So we'll be looking at Sunday. Yeah. So so in this case it'll be Sunday, and then the final part, the appendix, as it's claimed, will be on the Tuesday. Yeah. If I'm looking at it correctly, then yeah, this will come out tomorrow, which for me is a Sunday, and then appendix will come out on Tuesday. So I would say wait for the streams then. I'm actually off on Tuesday. So in terms of Tuesday, I may do a longer stream, but cut it a little bit short, and then do the appendix shortly after that. If that cause I think that may work. That way, I'll go them all out, and can generally just work from there. So with anything else, as I said, part 3 should be tomorrow. Should be Sunday night, and then appendix should be Tuesday after the first stream, which I got to figure out. So with all that said and done, because otherwise I'm gonna end up rambling, and I'm the worst when it comes to rambling. As I said, like, subscribe, share me around, and yeah, if you're cold, stay frosty. If you're hot, keep it that way. Until next time, peace out. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day or night, and enjoy your time. See ya. Peace.